Hey, what's up everybody? Drive parry is one of the strongest universal mechanics in Street Fighter 6. In this video, I'll show you 5 ways to take your parry game to the next level and have your opponents feel like drive parry is OP. Let's get started right away with tip number 1. Use parry after your blocked attacks. Many long-reaching normals in Street Fighter 6 are slightly minus on block. This means your opponent will usually try to attack you with a quick attack of their own after blocking one of these moves from you. If you notice your opponent likes to push buttons in these situations, try to input a drive parry right after your move ends. If your opponent pushes a button, there's a good chance you'll be able to land a perfect parry and steal your turn back. This is a great way to make your opponent think twice about pushing buttons, giving you more chances to pressure them even after minus frames. And even if you don't get a perfect parry, you still negate the drive gauge chip damage from attacks, hoping keep your gauge for later. You can practice this in training mode by setting the opponent to do a quick attack, like a standing light kick, after guard. Set the dummy to guard all and make your opponent block any attack you have that's slightly minus on block. Then, input your drive parry. Keep practicing this timing until you feel comfortable, then try it out in your real matches. Parry option select during wake-up reversals. Street Fighter 6 has pretty strict timing for inputting reversal wake-ups. I think we've all experienced times where we know we tried to do a wake-up reversal only for it to not come out. Well, luckily, there's a great option select that uses drive parry that can help you in these situations. All you have to do is push medium punch plus medium kick at the same time as your reversal button. For example, an OD Shoryuken would be input as forward, down, down forward, medium punch plus medium kick plus hard punch. If you time it correctly, the OD reversal will come out. But if you mistime your reversal, a parry will come out instead, letting you guard against attacks with the parry. This is a great option select that will protect you against mistimed inputs. It's also really useful for charge characters when you don't charge your anti-air enough. The parry will come out if you don't have enough charge for something like Guile's OD flash kick, keeping you safe from jump attacks. There is one major downside to this option select though. If your reversal doesn't come out, you'll take extra throw damage if your opponent goes for a throw instead of an attack. I think that eating the throw punish counter damage is way better than taking a full combo from your opponent, so the reward is worth the risk in my opinion. Try it out for yourself and let me know in the comments if it helps. To prevent chip death from drive impact attacks. Ideally, you should always try to punish your opponent's drive impact on reaction with a drive impact of your own. But when you have 4% health or less, the damage from your opponent's drive impact will chip you out even if you react in time. In these low life situations, you should try to use drive parry instead. You can still punish your opponent if you perfect parry their drive impact, but even if you miss the perfect parry timing, you'll still avoid getting KO'd since you won't take any chip damage even with just a regular parry. The punish supers from far away. There are some supers that can be very hard to punish when blocked at a distance, especially for characters with short reach. Against these supers, try to react by holding down the drive parry button when you see the cinematic flash from your opponent. Then, dash forward into a drive rush out of your drive parry. You'll have to experiment with your character, but this usually allows you to punish supers that you otherwise couldn't. Doing this will also give you a lot of drive gauge back, so it's useful for both punishing opponents and building drive meter. You'll definitely want to practice this one since it's one of the best uses of drive parry in the game. To block tricky jump attacks. While some characters have great anti-air normals and specials, some characters can struggle to anti-air opponents from certain angles. Not only that, some special moves can be very difficult to anti-air consistently. In these situations, it can be helpful to use a drive parry to guard these difficult to anti-air attacks. If you manage to land a perfect parry, an immediate throw afterwards is almost always guaranteed. However, be careful not to overuse drive parry to block anti-airs. Your opponent can go for an empty jump into throw to call out predictable anti-air drive parries. And last, a bonus one. Use parry to stop long-range pokes. Against opponents who like to push buttons to keep you out of their space, try pushing parry right after you enter their poke range. If your timing is good, you can get a perfect parry and punish opponents who like to play keep-out style defense. This can condition your opponent to stop pushing buttons, giving you a chance to dash in for something like a throw. Be careful not to overuse this since your opponent can dash in and go for a throw of their own to punish your preemptive parry for big damage. That's all for today's video. Try these tips out in your matches and let me know if they helped you in the comments. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons as it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.